who don't know me, I'm Kat. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom, and an avid reader. For everyone else, welcome back. We are in February. It is February 3rd today, and I am starting to turn my attention to what I want to read during February. January was overall a good month for reading for me. I did surprise myself, but more on that in the next video. I am going to share 5 books that I am thinking of reading during February. Whether I get to all of them or not will just depend on how my schoolwork goes and how I spend my limited downtime during February. First off, I have Well Traveled by Jen DeLuca. This is the 4th and most recently published book in the Well Matched series. And in this one, each book revolves around the Renaissance Fair. And in this one, we are following Louise, and Dex. Louise is a lawyer in hopes of becoming a partner at her law firm. But after 5 years of being passed over for others, mainly white men, she realizes that she's not going to make partnership and quits her job. Not only does she quit her job, but she throws her phone into a bucket of water. And then we have Dex, who is the guitar lead for the dancing kilts, I believe. The dueling kilts, I'm sorry. For the dueling kilts, one of the main acts in several of the Renaissance fairs across the area. And Dex has that bad boy vibe. So we're going to watch Lulu and Dex to come together and see where this romance takes them at the Ren Fair. Continuing with books in a series that I have been reading, I am going to try, since I read Butcher and Blackbird during January, to do Lark and Leather during, Leather and Lark during February. This is a continuation of this series, and we are, whereas we followed Sloane and Rowan in our first one, this time we are following Lachlan and I just went blank. And Lark. Why I went blank on her name, I don't know. Lachlan is Rowan's brother, and he also is a contract killer. And we have somewhat innocent Lark, who works as a music producer for one of these for a small, she is an indie songwriter who works for another band and writes their songs and travels with them. And so we're gonna see what shenanigans these two are going to get up with. But I definitely hope that we pick up somewhat where Butcher and Blackbird left off because there is a very big revealing last chapter, and I want to find out how all of this is going to tie together. Since it is the month of February, I thought that this would be a great time to try Cupid on the Loose by John J. Jacobson. This one is going to have a male main character, which is a little bit different than many of the romance that I read. But it is a Midsummer Night's Tale retelling. I'm sorry, Midsummer's Night's Dream retelling with a 21st century twist. And in this one, we have aspiring author Billy Spires, who tends to passionately fall in love and then very quickly fall out of love again anytime he finds anything missing. But his grandmother is ready for him to settle down and decides to do some well intentioned meddling. And this is where Carrie Porter comes in. She is a writer as well. And the two seem to hit it off and have a lot in common. But things are going to move too fast and they are going to each deal with this in their own ways. And I really see some fun that's going to happen here. It is a light-hearted romance, which will be very nice after the dark of Leather and Lark. So we will have to see how that goes. Another book that I am looking forward to trying during the month of February is Rachel Schneider's The Metal Slinger. This is the Enchanted Fandom January book, and so we're going to read it for the February book club that Enchanted Fandom has. And in this one, we have Bryn. She has spent the better part of her life waiting for the chance to attend the annual market hosted by Kenta, the very same people who exiled her people to live a life over the sea. It's a rite of passage for all young guards, and she's not quite sure what to expect of it. But breaking the century-long peace treaty certainly is not what she wants to do. When she returns home, she is met with an uncertain future because a threat of hunger is going to loom over the people. Unexpected visitors arrive, and Bryn's loyalty is going to be tested as she learns about a world of magic and treachery. This cover is just gorgeous, and I am excited to give it a shot. This one is a fantasy romance, so it might take me a few extra days over some of the other romance that I have, but I am looking forward to it. And finally, I'm looking forward to reading Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I really enjoyed Bride by Hazelwood, and so I'm excited to try one of her more contemporary romances and see if it measures up to the fantasy uh, romances that she has written. In this one, we have two swimmers. One's a diver, one's a um, long distance swimmer, and they are going to have to combine forces when a secret is revealed. Um, and when this happens, they um, decide to create an agreement, and things are going to get spicy with this one. This is another book club pick for a book club that my husband actually found for me called Probably Smut. And I'm excited to check this one out. This one actually is not released until February 4th. And so I don't even have my copy yet. So I am excited to give this one a shot and see where it takes us. But there you have it. Books that I am excited to carve time out of a very busy schedule to get to. Let me know in the comments what you are looking forward to reading during the month of February, and I will see you next time. Bye.